Dare to be different. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever paused to consider what makes you truly unique? In a world where so many follow the crowd, where trends dictate choices, and where conformity often feels like the safest path, daring to be different is a bold and transformative act. Today, I invite you to step into your power, to embrace your individuality, and to discover the limitless potential that lies within you when you choose to stand apart. Together, let us explore what it means to break free from the mold and create a life that reflects your authentic self, a life that is not only fulfilling but extraordinary. The power of embracing your uniqueness. Each of us is born with unique qualities, talents, and perspectives. These traits make us who we are, yet so many people suppress their individuality to fit into societal norms or gain acceptance. The truth is, the world doesn't need more copies, it needs originals. Embracing your uniqueness isn't just about standing out, it's about recognizing the inherent value you bring to the table simply by being yourself. When you embrace your uniqueness, you unlock the power to make an authentic impact. To think about the people who have changed the world: visionaries, innovators, artists, and leaders. What do they all have in common? They dared to think differently, act differently, and live differently. They understood that their individuality was not a weakness but a strength. Yet, embracing your uniqueness can feel daunting. From a young age, we're often conditioned to follow the crowd. Whether it's in school, social settings, or the workplace, the pressure to conform is immense. But consider this: conformity might offer a sense of safety, but it rarely leads to greatness. Greatness is born when you step away from the crowd and embrace your path, no matter how unconventional it might seem. Start by recognizing and celebrating your strengths. What makes you different from others? Perhaps it's a creative way of thinking, a unique skill, or a perspective shaped by your personal experiences. Whatever it is, these traits are your superpowers. Use them to your advantage and let them guide you toward your goals. Another aspect of embracing your uniqueness is accepting your flaws. Nobody is perfect, and striving for perfection only leads to frustration. Instead, focus on growth. Understand that your imperfections are part of what makes you human and relatable. By embracing both your strengths and your shortcomings, you project authenticity, a quality that inspires others and builds genuine connections. Embracing your uniqueness also requires the courage to be vulnerable. When you stand out or challenge the status quo, not everyone will understand or support you. You may face criticism, skepticism, or even rejection. But remember, these reactions often stem from others' fear of stepping outside their comfort zones. Stay true to yourself, and over time, your authenticity will earn respect and admiration. Understand that embracing your uniqueness is not a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. It's about consistently choosing to be yourself in a world that often pressures you to conform. It's about trusting that your individuality is your greatest asset and that it will lead you to opportunities aligned with your true self. In a world filled with noise, your uniqueness is your voice. It's your signature, your gift to the world. Embrace it fully, and you'll not only inspire others to do the same, but also create a life that is as extraordinary as you are. The courage to defy conformity. Defying conformity is one of the most courageous acts a person can undertake. From an early age, we're taught to blend in, to follow established rules, and to seek validation from others. While these behaviors create a sense of security, they often come at the cost of individuality. To truly thrive, you must have the courage to step away from the crowd and chart your own path, even when it feels uncomfortable or unpopular. Conformity is easy because it feels safe. There's a certain comfort in knowing that you're doing what everyone else is doing, that you're not risking rejection or criticism. But safety can also be a trap. When you conform, you limit your ability to explore new ideas, express your true self, and reach your full potential. If you think about it, some of the greatest achievements in history were accomplished by people who dared to think differently. From inventors to artists to social leaders, their success came from their refusal to fit into society's mold. Defying conformity begins with self-awareness. Take a moment to reflect on your choices. Are they truly yours, or are they influenced by the expectations of others? Sometimes we unconsciously adopt societal norms without questioning whether they align with our values or aspirations. When you start to question and challenge these norms, you open the door to a life that's more authentic and fulfilling. Stepping away from the crowd requires resilience. Not everyone will understand or support your decision to break free from convention. Some might criticize or even ridicule you for being different. But remember, every great innovator, thinker, and leader faced skepticism before they were celebrated. The key is to stay committed to your vision, trusting that your unique perspective will eventually lead to meaningful impact. One way to build the courage to defy conformity is to surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Seek out those who value individuality and encourage growth. These relationships act as a buffer against the negativity and doubt that often accompany nonconformity. When you're surrounded by like-minded individuals, it becomes easier to stay true to yourself. Another critical aspect of breaking free from conformity is learning to embrace failure. When you dare to be different, you'll likely encounter setbacks along the way. But these setbacks are not signs of defeat, they're stepping stones to success. Each failure teaches you something valuable about yourself and your journey. It's through these lessons that you develop the strength and resilience needed to keep moving forward. Defying conformity is not about rebelling for the sake of rebelling. It's about making intentional choices that align with your values, dreams, and goals. It's about living with authenticity and integrity, even when it feels challenging. When you dare to defy conformity, you create space for innovation, creativity, and personal growth. In a world that often values sameness, having the courage to be different is a powerful act of self-expression. It's a declaration that you are willing to live life on your own terms, no matter what others may think. By stepping away from conformity, you not only discover your true potential, but also inspire others to do the same. This is how you leave a lasting impact and create a life that's truly your own. Authenticity is a magnet for opportunity. When you dare to be different, authenticity becomes one of your greatest strengths. It's a quality that not only sets you apart, but also attracts opportunities and people who align with your values and vision. Being authentic is about embracing your true self and living in a way that reflects your beliefs, passions, and unique traits. It's about being real in a world where many are content with wearing masks. Authenticity is magnetic because it resonates with others on a deeper level. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine. When you live authentically, you exude confidence and clarity, which inspires trust and admiration. Whether it's in personal relationships, professional settings, or creative pursuits, being true to yourself creates a foundation for meaningful connections and opportunities. Living authentically requires vulnerability. It means showing the world who you truly are, flaws and all. This can be intimidating because it opens you up to criticism or rejection. But the alternative, pretending to be someone you're not, is far more limiting. When you suppress your true self to fit in or meet others' expectations, you deny yourself the chance to live fully and experience the freedom that comes with self-acceptance. One of the keys to authenticity is aligning your actions with your values. Take time to reflect on what matters most to you. What are your passions, goals, and guiding principles? When you identify and embrace these, you create a roadmap for your life that is uniquely yours. Your decisions and actions then become a reflection of your core beliefs, making your journey both purposeful and fulfilling. Authenticity also helps you stand out in a competitive world. In a society that often values conformity, being genuine makes you memorable. Whether it's in your career, business, or creative work, your authenticity becomes your unique selling point. It's what differentiates you from others and positions you as someone who brings something original and valuable to the table. Authenticity fosters resilience. When you stay true to yourself, you build inner strength that helps you navigate challenges and setbacks. You're not swayed by external opinions or pressures because you're grounded in your own identity. This resilience enables you to pursue your goals with determination, even when the journey gets tough. Living authentically also attracts the right opportunities and people into your life. When you're genuine, you naturally align with those who appreciate and support you for who you are. These connections are more meaningful and enduring because they are built on mutual respect and shared values. Similarly, Opportunities that resonate with your true self will come your way because you're clear about what you want and what you stand for. Authenticity is about growth and self-discovery. It's a journey, not a destination. As you embrace your true self, you learn more about your strengths, passions, and potential. You discover what truly fulfills you and begin to create a life that reflects your deepest aspirations. In a world that often rewards conformity, choosing authenticity is a bold and empowering act. It's a statement that you value your individuality and are willing to live life on your own terms. By being authentic, you not only enrich your own life but also inspire others to do the same. And in doing so, you open the door to opportunities that are as unique and extraordinary as you are. Challenging the status quo, the catalyst for change. Daring to be different means challenging the status quo and refusing to accept things as they are simply because that's how it's always been done. The status quo represents the comfort of familiarity and the safety of tradition, but it also often stifles innovation, creativity, and growth. To truly make an impact in your life and the world around you, you must question the norms, explore new possibilities, and pave your own way. Challenging the status quo starts with curiosity. It's about asking why. Why are things done a certain way? Why do people follow certain rules or adhere to specific traditions? Often the answer is rooted in habit or fear of change rather than necessity or effectiveness. By questioning the status quo, you begin to see opportunities for improvement and innovation that others might overlook. Many of the greatest breakthroughs in history came from individuals who dared to ask these questions. To think of inventors who transformed industries, leaders who redefined societies, and thinkers who challenged established beliefs. They were not content with following the crowd. Instead, they had the courage to envision a different future and the determination to bring it to life. Their willingness to defy convention became the catalyst for progress. Challenging the status quo is not easy. It often means stepping into the unknown, which can feel uncomfortable or even intimidating. People are naturally resistant to change, and you may encounter opposition or criticism from those who are invested in maintaining the current way of doing things. But remember, every great change faces resistance before it is embraced. The key is to stay focused on your vision and remain committed to your path. To effectively challenge the status quo, you need to develop a mindset of resilience and adaptability. Resilience helps you withstand the criticism or setbacks you may face when pursuing a different path. Adaptability allows you to adjust your approach as you learn and grow. Together, these qualities empower you to navigate the challenges of breaking free from convention and forging your own trail. Another crucial aspect of challenging the status quo is creativity. It's about seeing possibilities where others see limitations. When you approach problems or situations with a creative mindset, you unlock new solutions and ideas that have the potential to transform your life and the lives of others. Creativity thrives in environments where you're willing to take risks, think outside the box, and explore unconventional options. Collaboration can also be a powerful tool when challenging the status quo. While daring to be different often involves individual courage, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share your vision can amplify your impact. Together, you can brainstorm ideas, support each other through challenges, and create a collective force for change. At its core, challenging the status quo requires belief in yourself and your vision. You must trust your instincts even when others doubt you. Believe that your perspective matters, that your ideas are worth pursuing, and that your efforts can make a difference. This self-belief is what propels you forward, even in the face of uncertainty or opposition. Importantly, challenging the status quo is not about rebelling for the sake of rebellion. It's about pursuing change with purpose and intention. It's about identifying areas where the status quo no longer serves or aligns with progress and taking deliberate steps to create a better alternative. This approach ensures that your efforts are not only impactful but also meaningful. By challenging the status quo, you become a leader, someone who inspires others to think differently and take action. Your courage to step away from the norm shows others that it's possible to create change and live authentically. It encourages them to question their own assumptions and explore their potential. Challenging the status quo is about growth, both personal and societal. It's about refusing to settle for less than what you're capable of achieving and creating a life that reflects your highest aspirations. It's about making a positive impact that leaves the world better than you found it. Daring to be different means becoming a force for change. It means embracing your individuality, questioning the norms, and pursuing a vision that is uniquely yours. In doing so, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to step into their potential and create a brighter future. This is the power of challenging the status quo, unlocking the door to possibility and progress for yourself and the world. Embracing the freedom to be yourself. One of the most liberating aspects of daring to be different is embracing the freedom to be yourself. In a world where societal expectations and external pressures often dictate how we should live, think, and act, choosing to live authentically is a bold and empowering decision. It's a declaration that you value your individuality and are willing to honor your unique journey, regardless of the opinions or judgments of others. True freedom begins with self-awareness. To embrace who you are, you must first understand yourself on a deep level. What are your passions, values, and goals? What drives you and makes you feel alive? Taking the time to explore these questions allows you to connect with your authentic self, giving you the clarity and confidence to live life on your own terms. Living authentically requires courage. It means breaking free from the need for external validation and trusting your inner voice. Many people spend their lives seeking approval from others, trying to fit into molds that were never meant for them. But this comes at a cost, sacrificing their true selves for the comfort of acceptance. When you dare to be different, you let go of this need and prioritize your own happiness and fulfillment. One of the greatest benefits of embracing the freedom to be yourself is the peace and joy it brings. When you stop trying to conform to others' expectations, you free yourself from the stress and anxiety of living a life that doesn't align with your values. You no longer have to wear masks or pretend to be someone you're not. Instead, you can fully embrace your strengths, quirks, and even imperfections, knowing that they make you who you are. Living authentically also empowers you to pursue your passions and dreams with confidence. When you're true to yourself, you're better equipped to identify what truly matters to you and take the necessary steps to achieve it. You become more focused, resilient, and motivated because your actions are aligned with your core values and aspirations. This alignment creates a sense of purpose and direction that propels you forward, even in the face of challenges. Embracing your authenticity inspires others to do the same. When people see you living boldly and unapologetically, they're encouraged to reflect on their own lives and consider whether they're being true to themselves. Your example becomes a source of inspiration and empowerment, showing others that it's possible to live authentically and still find success, happiness, and fulfillment. The journey to self-acceptance is not without its challenges. You may encounter criticism, judgment, or resistance from those who are uncomfortable with your decision to break away from societal norms. But remember that reactions often have more to do with their own insecurities and fears than with you. Stay grounded in your truth, and surround yourself with people who support and celebrate your authenticity. Another essential aspect of embracing your freedom is learning to let go of perfectionism. Many people hesitate to be themselves because they fear they're not good enough or worry about making mistakes. But perfection is an illusion, and striving for it only holds you back. Instead, focus on progress and growth, embracing your imperfections as part of your unique journey. Living authentically also means honoring your boundaries and priorities. It's about saying no to things that don't align with your values and making space for what truly matters. This can be difficult, especially if you're used to putting others' needs before your own. But setting boundaries is an act of self-respect, and it allows you to protect your energy and focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. Embracing the freedom to be yourself is a lifelong journey. As you grow and evolve, your understanding of who you are and what you want may change. Embrace this evolution with an open mind and heart, knowing that it's a natural part of living authentically. Each step of the journey brings new insights, opportunities, and experiences that enrich your life and help you reach your full potential. In a world that often tries to fit us into boxes, daring to be different is an act of rebellion and self-love. It's a commitment to living authentically, pursuing your passions, and creating a life that reflects your true self. When you embrace the freedom to be yourself, you unlock a level of joy, peace, and fulfillment that can only come from living in alignment with your values and purpose. By choosing to live boldly and unapologetically, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire others to do the same. This is the power of authenticity, the freedom to be yourself, and the courage to create a life that's uniquely yours. Thank you.